Bungie has now confirmed the ban of a 4-time world's first raider in Destiny 2, and the reason might actually shock you. Before we jump into all those juicy details, first I need to rehash everything that we covered in the last video, which is that we have a 4-time world's first raider. They're part of Clan Elysium, they're teammates with Salto Greppo, and they have now been banned in Destiny 2. This made headlines, of course, because obviously we wouldn't see any reason why they would want to cheat in the game. Obviously they're not running around in trials shooting infinite power ammo. They're a world's first raider. They like doing sweaty PvE things. For what reason would they get banned in Destiny 2? Well, they now have submitted their appeal through Bungie's appeal process, and they actually got a response. And so in today's video, we're going to break down exactly why they were banned, and it has now been confirmed that they will remain banned in Destiny 2 for life, even though they've played it for 10 years and have 4 world's first raid belts. So they go ahead and post on X right here saying, "You just can't make this up, man. Considering the fact that I described in detail the program and what its purpose is for, cannot alter any files or inputs relating to gaming, this is unreal. GG's, it's been real, but this is something I cannot respect." So they have a response here. Now, obviously they were banned. When you get banned, what you have to do is submit your appeal on the Bungie forums, and then they will give you a response either reversing your ban. If it was done in error, they'll actually investigate, or they will confirm with you that your ban was appropriate. And so in this scenario, they actually were confirmed, and so we actually have the Bungie security team. So here is the official response that they got from the Bungie security team. It reads here, "Bungie security, your appeal has been investigated. It was determined that memory editing/debugging software marketed as a cheat program was detected. This was confirmed not to be a false positive after additional review. Due to the nature of the restriction you are appealing and the results of our review, your restriction is not eligible for an appeal. No further information will be provided." So there you have it, case closed, as we would think, but they actually went the extra mile to kind of describe the program that they were using to try and make themselves look a little more innocent in the situation. And honestly, I kind of believe them a little bit. Let me know in the comments if you believe them or not. So they went on to say right here, "No conversation, just a simple statement that they claim to be true." For those wondering, when I play older Total War games, RTS games if you don't know, the economy system is dated, and I usually run a program to alleviate the system beyond what outdated workshop mods can do. This program, once again, cannot alter any files as it strictly is limited to working with the economy of these games. I'm certain that after closing it, since I've been playing Shogun 2 a lot lately, it was still active in the background. As a result of this, I have been permabanned from a game I've played for 10 years, reached the pinnacle and affected thousands. I've always been an honest person, which is why I'm stating exactly what happened and why I was banned without any decision beyond, yup, GG's. They then went on to give another reply saying right here, "Here's a description of essentially what the program could do so I could get elite units earlier in the RTS. Banned in a completely unrelated game without ever even using it, haha. We have add_money 20,000 adds money to your current funds. Add_money 40,000 adds money to your current funds. Best Buy or GameStop units are 10% cheaper." And this is under an article from IGN.com, which is PC Cheats Rome, Total War Guide IGN. So some really wild and very interesting things happening with this situation. I'm very curious to see what your thoughts are on this. Do you think that this is legitimate, that this is the reason why they got banned, or was there something else going on? Now, it makes sense that Bungie would detect this, obviously, because it is, I guess, categorically a cheat of some kind. I don't know the exact details of how this program works or what it does in those games, because I don't actually play those games. But if you do play those games, make sure to sound off in the comments if this is common practice or not. Definitely unfortunate for someone that is literally a 4-time world's first raider and probably stood an extremely good chance. They just got world's first in the last raid, Crota's End. They probably stood an extremely good chance at getting world's first in the final shape, but instead they will not be able to compete as they are banned from the game, and they will be banned from the game in perpetuity. They cannot make a new account and ever play Destiny 2 ever again. So very serious stuff here. And it's very important to know that if you're ever using some cheating programs in any other game, make sure to, I guess, not use the same PC or use the same computer or console if you are using those cheating programs, or if they're programs that just alter your game in some way. It doesn't have to necessarily be a cheating program, because clearly Bungie can detect these files in your computer in some capacity, and they will ban you within this game, or at least that's the story that we have from CRONUS here. And personally, I do kind of believe them, because I don't really see why they would have any reason to cheat in Destiny 2. There's not really anything that you could gain from cheating in Destiny 2 right now. Like, what are you going to cheat for? To get some god roll weapons or something? None of that is like necessary or going to help you get a world's first in any way. There's nothing that this individual couldn't just get in the game themselves. I mean, if they're a world's first raider, their team is super fast and efficient. They could beat any raid, any GM very effortlessly and very fast, so they would never do it for any sort of loot or any sort of advantage in the game. People were insinuating that perhaps they were using something like net limiting before, and that's why they got banned. But now that we have a direct message from Bungie themselves, we actually know that that's not the case at all. So it's very important that we don't just throw out wild accusations as to what happened in the situation. Personally, I do believe them, and personally, I sympathize with them, because I really feel like they didn't deserve to be banned, but I don't know entirely enough about the program that they were using. But in my opinion, I don't think they really deserve to be banned. Maybe Bungie can go back and revert this ban in some way. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that situation in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on if you want to stay up to date on all the crazy news and drama going on in Destiny 2. Smash that like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.